Tell it, it's train to go. You're looking for your total exposure. Stacey Xposure, trying to rock the city. Yeah, she for real about to be a part of the committee. They exposing the truth about life and fashion. They talk about it, we make it happen. They total exposure.
Hi, welcome to Total Exposure on People's TV.
I'm your host, Stacey L.
And I'm your co-host, Lady TL.
And today on our show, we have guest KJ. He's a Christian rap artist, and he ran into Tracy. He actually met Tracy at one of her jobs that she worked at right now. But we're so interested to get into this interview with him. And so later, y'all be able to hear something from KJ. He actually going to perform on our show today.
Yes, we look forward to it. So KJ, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Thank you all so much for having me, ladies.
Yes,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks for coming on the show.
It's an honor and a pleasure.
Let's go back to how you actually got hooked up with Tracy.
I met
Tracy. Lady TL.
I met Tracy on a job. We actually got work together on the same location at the airport.
Okay.
And I met Tracy and she was very cordial, very polite, and we just kind of vibed from there.
Yeah. Well, and KJ was telling me that he was a Christian rapper. I was able to hear some of his stuff on his YouTube channel, which will be linked at the bottom of the on the TV, so y'all can hear it for yourselves. Tune in, just check him out. He's a really awesome guy, and I thought that he can, he really can flow, and he sounds really nice.
So KJ, how did you get into Christian rap?
Got into Christian rap. I started out as what many would call a secular artist. I had a lot of profane and I've seen lyrics for years. And then God kind of spoke to me, came to me and said, I need to say I wasn't really getting nowhere with my career. And then God came to me and spoke to me. He said in the spirit, he said the reason why you're not prospering is because you're trying to do it your way when you're not called to do it like performing like you're called to do it under the anointing. You know what I mean? So it was hard for me to accept that initially. I felt that I wouldn't look cool, and you know what I mean. But gradually, I submitted myself to the Lord, and I took the obscenities out, to the profane lyrics out, and I catered it to where it was still a Christian message, but I didn't lose my creativity in the process.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're following, your dreams and following the voice of God. God should be number one in everyone's life. And once you follow, your dreams, and especially with what God has called you to do, you find that you are very successful and you prosper, and you also help others. Because we all are put here on earth to help one another. We all have a purpose, and God gives everybody something to do here on earth, and we all connected really. But I'm glad that you're doing that, KJ. I'm glad that you following what God told you to do.
So how far are you with the Christian? Because you said you first started out secular rap artist. So how far did you have a CD when you was secular or a mixtape?
Yes, I had a multitude of mixtapes and albums that I put out myself with the help of my manager.
Okay.
That was secular, and we hit the clubs and promoted. We made a lot of headway. It just didn't go
the way you wanted to go.
Yeah, right. Because I wasn't doing how the Lord wanted me to go about it.
Right. So what would you say is the most difficult part of transitioning over from secular to the Christian industry now?
The most difficult part, I say is, in my opinion, it's like when you cross over into the Christian aspect of it. I think there's a certain level, there's a certain standard that's expected.
Yeah.
Even from the artist standpoint, to me, I kind of like to push the boundaries. And when you have the label Christian rapper, you're in a lot more scrutiny, a lot more judgment from outside sources. And they may hear certain lines and say, oh, he shouldn't have said this, he can't say that. In essence, try to put you in a box. Like, okay, you can only be like this. You can't say this, you can't do that. But, I tend to push the barriers with still maintaining respect and checking for the anointing and the art form of Christian, being a Christian artist.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. So what made you, was it all something that you always wanted to do was rap? Or did you something, God just spoke to you, you wanted to start rapping, or was you always rapping as a childhood and growing up into it? Or did you just start like later on down your life line as you got older?
Basically how it came about was I wanted to be an actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be an actor, and then a buddy of mine that was in the same neighborhood, he took me to the studio with him to record, and so he allowed me to do like 16 bars and get featured on his song, and then I just caught that bug, and I didn't want to do the acting anymore. I wanted to do music.
Wow, that's awesome.
Did you always knew how to rhyme?
Well, that's a very good question, because I used to always write poetry in elementary.
Oh, okay, and that's where it usually get from.
Right.
Because that's all what rap is, is poetry.
Exactly.
Just with a beat behind
Exactly.
it. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, how did you come up with the name KJ?
The name KJ was a nickname given to me years ago, actually by someone that used to work with us. This was probably this was probably like 10 years ago, and it's basically the initials of my first and middle name is K and J.
Okay.
Well, KJ, you was telling us how you got the name, and you said it came from your first and your middle name. And would you ever venture into changing your name, or that's actually your brand now? That's KJ.
Is that your stage name, KJ?
That's one of my. Actually, I have multiple. I have like 3 different stage names that I go by, but KJ the Great is one of them.
Oh, okay.
So I just said KJ and added the Great on there. It's just just one of the like 2 or 3 that I reference in my lyrics.
So you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
So what's the name of the YouTube channel so we can watch your videos?
It's Kevin Marion 4000 at yahoo.com.
Okay. So we just go on YouTube and look that up. Are you on social media?
I'm not currently on social media, but I will be very soon. I was kind of reluctant. I'm not a big social media person per se, but I understand now the importance of it, marketing the business. So we're in the process of that. Stay tuned for that aspect.
And we'll keep y'all posted too on our website of everything, of all the interviews that we do on Total Exposure. You can always go to our website and you can listen to or get information. Like if you see somebody on a show and you didn't get that information at that time, you can go to our website. We'll keep it updated with all that information. Or you can even email us and we'll get right back to you.
Yeah, TotalExposureTV.com. That's our website. So soon, later, y'all, we're gonna hear from KJ. He's gonna actually perform right here on our show, and we'll be able to ask you couple of more questions after your performance.
How would you what would you tell the viewers or somebody that's out there that want to do get into rap and Christian rap? What encouraging words can you give to them?
I tell them, first and foremost, keep the Lord first and let Him guide you and lead you. Because like truth be speaking, it's not for everybody. You have to have a thick skin to be in the music business. A lot of things you're not going to agree with. There's going to be lies, rumors, and so on and so forth. But first and foremost, keep God first. Let God lead you. Stay humble, and learn the business aspect of it as well. You don't want to just be an artist and you need to know and understand the business aspect of it. A lot of artists are taken for granted. So learn the business, study your craft, own your craft.
Wow.
That's what I would tell them.
That's awesome. That's good. Yeah, that's good advice, encouragement too. So with your albums and everything that you're doing now, which song or which song you like the most? Like what album you like the most?
I'm gonna say this album I done a few years ago called "The Game Needs Me." Make no mistake, I'm inspired by the greats. Knelt down to the floor, sent my voice to the Lord. This is off the top, just push record. Democracy, are we all for the all extorted? My pain, torment, hard for me to forfeit. Especially when you feel that your gifts lying dormant. 8th round rope a dope by George Foreman. Watch them get lax in the game, then I swarm in. Demons, enemies, hoping that I forfeit. Lord, rest assured, no, this is your gift. Seen the new Beamers, looks gorgeous. No quitting, I bringing forth my lullaby. Out with the old, the new is on fire. Hungry for success, I got the recipe. The Lord invisibly standing next to me. Name been written within through destiny. So when you mention him, make sure you mention me. It's thorough. I know. Took a brief little break. I'm in. But I'm back now. My turn. Hush up. Let's go. Let it be known, I'm a giant in the land. Took lashes from the Lord, but I did it for the fam. Trials and tribulations, forced to remain patient. Those be the days when you wonder where your faith went. Low when your spirits had come to temptation. Enemies waiting, like will the Lord save them? Smirks, stares, the laughter appears. Ben had the vision my day, I saw it clear. Heavy mantle, never too much for me to handle. One man show, go to war like Rambo. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, bumping the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, bumping the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, bumping the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype. Be equipped, leadership, read his lips. Lead the sick, lead the sick, take the bent. Grown man stands up in the lion's den. Management ponder how to fire him. Rebel with my own cause, Lord be his own boss. Table full of soul food, get what you all want. Hungry on the natural high, yeah I'm on one. W for the kingdom, yeah we all one. When will they learn that Christ can't be outdone? Chitter, chatter, nothing but they miles run. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype. Studio rack, steady feeling for a hit. Conversing with the Lord, jotting down what he give. Pain I endured always came with a twist. Lit my passion for the game like a spliff. Filthy me, God made me filthy rich. At the Lord's feet, kept my face in the scripts. Player hated, liberated, can't fade it. Slew my Goliath, a lie, King David. Cold wind blows, soul exposed, felt naked. But not in the Garden of Eden, do you believe him? Kneeling at his stone, the judgment that you believed in. 'Tis the season, bigger than rhyme and reason. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype, up in the whispers. Thorough's back, you hear the whispers. Late night past the hype.
Hey, that was KJ. What a performance!
Yes, what a performance. That was awesome. Good job, KJ. We look forward to seeing you even more performing out in the field. So just let us know. And make sure you follow us also. But make sure you let us know what you're doing so we can put it on our website so people can follow you also. Don't forget TotalXposure.tv.com. And we'll put all your information on it since you're one of our guests. You just update us so we can update our files on our website so we can keep following you.
Yes. Thank everyone for listening in, tuning in tonight, and showing so much support to Total Exposure and KJ.
Yes, we thank you. I'm your host, Stacey L.
And I'm your host, Lady TL.
And this is Total Exposure. Till next Saturday at 10 o'clock on People's TV. Tune in.